What's going on YouTube? Noah back here with another video for y'all today. So today what we are working on, we got a few things working on. It's gonna be an update, and I'm finally getting around to get the cylinder off of there. I finished welding all that out, the mount. I put the new valve on. So now all I gotta do is I gotta go get some paint it all up, and then I'll put the cylinder back on and put the new valve on it. That way we can do it all off the remote. It's all white. I just gotta do a little bit of wiring, nothing too exciting. But yeah, that's that. Got the skid out here. I was too lazy. I didn't want to start the big one. I didn't want everything vibrating on the truck, so I just bought the skid oval. That's out of that truck because let me spin you around. Alright, so the skid's out of that truck because I had to get a couple reasons. One, I had the exhaust manifold fixed on this. A friend of mine that worked forward, he did it for me. That was awesome. I didn't have to mess with it. I could have messed with it, I just did not feel like messing with it. So he got that fixed. I'll show you. Let's see. I'll show you the old one. What the problem was. That's the problem. The crack right there. Yes, probably could have welded it, but it's a casket. So yeah, popped out. It's not as loud when you crank it up. Another thing I did the other day is, you notice in there, that's new. Put a flip oval gooseneck ball on this. Thanks Walt, my father-in-law, he gave me a hand putting this in. I had a kit. It wasn't too big a deal. It was a little bit more of a pain than I thought. But it's a Cole 30,000 pound capacity. It's a flip over style. Pull that out. And come in here. Well, try that again. Put the other one. Maybe. I don't know what I'm doing. If I wasn't filming, this would work just fine. And then it's the flip over ball. Like that. Now, you might be asking, why did I put a gooseneck in here? First of all, for the obvious reason, being able to tow gooseneck. I don't have a gooseneck. I don't have any plans at the moment of getting a gooseneck. But the real reason I did this, well, a couple reasons. One, I got half the kit on clearance. One's at Agro Supply. The other half I just ended up buying. But that being said, my goal, I'm gonna make a mount that secures to that my welding skid will slide into, and then it will lock into it, so it's secured to the truck. Normally I just strap it. I don't really love the straps. It's just not really, I don't love it. It still moves around, as you can see the paint on here on the bed just from moving around. So we're gonna do that. I'll definitely make a video about that. The only thing I gotta find is you either gotta order another ball and cut it, or I gotta see if I can get a machine shop to make me one of these. It's pretty simple in my thought. I think it's 2 3/4, and then just these dimensions here. If anybody knows anybody with a machine shop or that could do that, I gotta check a couple local places, see if they can get to it, and see if I'm cheaper just to buy another ball, cut it off here. The only thing I don't know if this is a heat treated steel or not, so I don't know if you're gonna be able to weld. If I'm gonna be able to weld to it. That's my only reason why I would not do that. But basically, what my plan is have what comes in down here. Well, this actually probably work out fine. Just cut it off there, all the way around. Have a piece of probably 1/2 inch. I think that's my 1/2 inch by 3 or something, or 4. Cut a hole in it, have it to it, slide over that, secure to that angle iron, and the angle iron on this side, and then bang on the back, basically the backstop. And then it'll pin in and make it to where it's pretty tight, so then Once the goal is that is so it's secured to the chassis of the truck without having straps or whatever. And then if I need to take the skid out, I can. I still have the bed for the most part. And then this whole mechanism will lift out if I don't want that in the bed. So I can still get full access of my bed. It's just whether I want that. If that makes sense, let me know. If not, I'm sorry. I'm going to make a video when I do it, just because I think it's a cool idea. Kind of like the Luma skid, or Luma wheel skid ones. All similar to that. I'm kind of borrowing their design a little bit. Put my own twist on it with the gooseneck. But yeah, I could just bolt it in, but then it's stuck in the bed, and I have my 3-inch channel or 3-inch angle in the bed, so it's kind of limit me on some stuff. Probably would be fine, but just an idea I had. So that's next on the project list. But there's a, but yeah, let me spin you all around. Let me get down before I bite my neck. Okay, so the other thing is, that's on the project list. That's something I'm definitely going to do. So I'm in a little bit of a predicament. My predicament is that this machine is way too heavy for my truck. I am at or a little over my gross vehicle weight rating, which I wouldn't be too concerned about that if it wasn't mostly on the front of the truck. That's what my problem is. The springs, not spring as bad as it was, but basically they are bulging out towards the tile. So I'm afraid something's gonna fail going on the road, and it's gonna be a disaster. So that's what I gotta figure out to do. And definitely I'm gonna probably keep that machine no matter what. I'll probably build a trailer to put that on, make that another kind of rig if I need it. But my thought for the time being was to pull that out for now, put the Bobcat on there, and just see how that works for what I do with the truck. Because ideally I'd like to put like a Trailblazer on here or something. Thought a Vantage would save me 1,000 pounds roughly, and it would be wider to where I could extend that out a little bit to make it a little more comfortable to drive. But those are just some ideas I have. I thought about this weekend, if I get some time, to yank this, just probably for a week, try yanking this off and then putting the Bobcat on it, just to see how it is. I hate it because I just finished this up, but I don't know. Let me know in the comment section below what y'all think, because it looked awfully funny to go from that big old welder to that tiny little welder, but it would work. I mean, it does 250 amps. The only thing that I really would rather have like 300 amps for is gouging. So that's the only thing which I don't do a ton of, but I don't know, something to think about. So let me know what y'all think. But yeah, and you could say yes, I could take some stuff off the truck, take the weight off, but the weight's still on the front of that, so it's not gonna make a difference. So I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. But I'd like to find a deal on like a Vantage or Pipe Pro or something of that nature, because that ideally I'd like to put another diesel on here, but those are pretty pricey. Well, they're pretty proud of them, and the older ones are similar size, so it doesn't help me out. Because like I've said in other videos, if I can get this back to almost here, around here, then I can add 5 inches to this, which would make a world of difference driving this truck. You would not know how much different that would make. That means I could have an employee drive this truck. Right now I cannot. Most employees cannot. So yeah, so that's just my 2 cents. I know this video is going to be a long video, but I'm sorry. And I'm going to work on the audio. I got a mic. I just got to get an adapter for my phone. So that'll work. On this one, if I should remember, when I go through and edit it, I can turn up the volume to like 400% or something. I think that'll do a lot for y'all that's having trouble hearing me. I'm sorry about that. So if not, I do have a clip-on mic that I got, so I'm gonna see. Just gotta get the adapter for that. So I might pick that up today. But anyway, that's all we got going today. I gotta go get some paint and get that done. And yeah, that would leave that all out for that video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. I'll talk to y'all later.